Hey everyone, it's Maydad here from 𝒂𝒏𝒊𝒂 Health and Wellness and Footprints Retreat. And this evening I'm joined with Nadia Barkos for this short Zoom session, and we're going to be discussing the book that she's written. Now, Nadia is from Chill Technology, and I've been working with Nadia for some time. She's done amazing things with the health and wellness industry. She's a life coach, and she does so much. Nadia, good evening, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing. How's your day been?
Pretty busy actually. We've got a few things done, getting some planning stuff done for my gala that's happening in October.
Geez, you're quite a busy bee. You've run a couple of things. You run your comedy nights, your gala days, and all that stuff. Tell me a little bit about your gala day.
Yeah, so it's basically raising funds and awareness for Beyond Blue.
Cool.
More so awareness because we do know that there's a lot of depression and anxiety around money at the moment. So we're definitely pushing towards the healing modality that you can have within yourself. So yeah, hopefully we'll get about 300 people.
Amazing. That's great. And that's your charity that you support, Beyond Blue. I mean, everybody knows about Beyond Blue. Such a
Yeah.
popular movement and a label. It's done so much for Australia. Tell me,
Mm.
Nadia, can you tell us a little bit about your background as a business and a life coach?
Yeah. So, I mean, we've been speaking about what I do as a business and lifestyle coach on a couple of other lives, and I suppose I can touch base on that again. But it's basically I started out supporting people in technology, and I worked out that it wasn't actually the technology that has the problem; it's the people that do. And so studying life coaching, studying psychology, criminology, and all of those modalities, NLP, hypnosis, the power of the mind, power of now, universal energy, and all of those little tool sets have come into life. But it's really important to know that without balance in your life, especially because we work a lot of our day, it's really difficult to manage that life balance. Yeah, so that's what I do, and that's what I'm mainly passionate about.
Really busy, but you seem to be doing a lot of things, always seeing you doing stuff and posting stuff and working on programs and always helping others, giving the best of yourself. Can you tell us uh, a little bit about this book that you've written, the name of the book, and what led you to write this book? Because I know you've been talking about writing stuff for so long, and now you've finally done something. Can you share it with some of our audience?
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of exciting. Never thought that I would actually write a book. Um, I've got probably 25 years worth of notes on business and lifestyle, and there's actually two books. So the theme of it is the My Human Experience, which is
Okay.
based on life coaching and universal energy. It's
So
based on the wheel of life.
when you talk about your universal energy, can you be a little bit? Can you enlighten our audience a little bit about what you mean by that?
Yeah, definitely. So universal energy is different to many people in different ways. So I've studied Reiki, which is universal energy from the Japanese Usui. Um, I can go into the history of it. I'm so passionate about it. Um,
Sure.
but as a Reiki master, if you want to know more, just get in touch with me. But um, I was always fascinated with the quantum physics. So going right down to the core of everything. Action reaction. You know, when you look right deep into how things work, manifestation, pushing things into a direction, just all that sort of stuff. So, what you think happens, and what happens is because you think, and yeah, all of that background information, based on the Buddhist works as well. So there's a lot of philosophical stuff happening in the earth and what surrounds us. So
It's incredible how the human mind is an old saying, what you perceive, you will receive. Is the
mm,
human mind. really does have an effect. I don't know what it is, but it has some sort of an effect on events and happenings. It really does. You have a wishful thinking, or you have underlining negative beliefs and insecurities about certain things, and before you know it, they happen. But
Yeah.
what's the name of what did you say the name of the book was? Was the you said it was? Can you say that again so I can write it down
Yeah,
and share it?
definitely. So the book is called My Human Experience,
That's
and
one of
there's
them. Yeah,
yeah, and there's the two editions of the book. So there's the business edition and the lifestyle edition. So the business edition is basically putting that balance within yourself into your business and reaping the rewards from the effort that you put in. There's a lot of technical basis in that, and that one's almost ready to be released in October. And
great.
then we've also got the lifestyle edition, which is an ongoing little project that I've had. I've almost finished it about 15 times. And then I think, oh, I want to add this bit and I want to add that bit. So hopefully that will be released at the same time in October.
Excellent. So it's so cool that you've done two different editions, and you're going to be able to market it in that way, because I'm sure there's a lot of people will be attracted to either one. But what do you feel like in writing this book? Because I know I've been looking at writing something, and I've been studying what I wanted to write about. And obviously, I don't really like to, like anybody else, I don't really like to give birth to anything, if I could say that, and bring something to fruition without doing my homework. But what do you hope to really help with your book? Who do you hope to help with your book? And what makes it a little bit different from others that are on the market now?
Yeah, so this is a big thing that I struggled with for about 10 years. Um, I've read a lot of books. I think we've spoken about our little membership that we had with Amway, where they would send out books every now and then,
The book
and
of the month.
the
Yeah,
book of
yeah,
the
yeah.
month, yeah. And I
That's it.
remember I've read every single one of those books, and I just found that they all said the same thing. Um, and I'd read the book, I'd walk away, I'd put the book down, and then I'd think, oh, what did that book say? And I had trouble remembering because I was on to the next book. And so what I wanted to achieve out of this was basically some real goal setting, vision boarding, you know, achievement orientation with the book. So every single chapter has taskings, and if you want to do the tasking, you can. If you don't want to, then you can bookmark and come back. But essentially, by the end of the business edition, you'll have a business plan. So whether you're established and you want to progress in your business journey, or you might want to be like brand new to the business world, or you might want to have a hobby. Either way, by the end of the book, you'll be earning money and you'll be doing something that you enjoy. Um, and
Of course, that's
the
going to motivate people a lot more to read about it and get involved and really immerse into the book.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm not sure if you remember, or you might not have seen, the Choose Your Own Adventure books back in the 90s.
Yeah,
It sort of came
yeah,
out in
early
the
90s.
90s, and yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So it's sort of the theory is by the end of the book you would have chosen your adventure, so
It's
or
almost
your
like
business venture.
your career path or something like that, or what line you want to go down. It's really interesting
Yeah,
because my kids watch a film a little thing on TV, and it allows them. It kind of is about a person that's lost in the wild, and they choose their own adventure, which path they want to go down, whether they want to go down a cliff, whether they want to go down the rapids,
yeah,
or in the forest and stuff like that. But that is really an interesting concept that you put together. Can you tell us a little story about some of the clients, or one of your clients that you've helped that and made such significant change with? Because I know you've got so many great stories to tell. I've heard a couple of different ones, and I'm sure some of the audience would love to listen to one as well.
Yeah, definitely. One that really stands out with me at the moment is I'm going to call her Bob Jane. So Bobby Jane has a car
Not the
business.
tire place or the
No,
car
no, the
business.
car place. Yeah,
Okay.
but she basically she ran this place like like a military style, and she was wondering why she wasn't really getting that much results. Like she had great processes and great systems um and car maintenance. The service guys were doing what they were supposed to. The apprentices were learning and everything, but she just wasn't happy and satisfied. Um, she was going home with headaches and migraines, and she just wasn't satisfied with what she was doing. And she had the option to sell the business for quite a lot of money, or she could have basically hired somebody else to run it. And
Mm.
essentially, we sat down and we went through a lot of the stuff that's in the book, and we went through, the psychology of why you have a business. We did customer service, the customer life cycle. We went through, what satisfies you in your day to day, and what you would do if you had more time. And she realized that she was so strict on absolutely everything that she just wasn't connecting with the people she worked with. So she actually reduced the number of cars, how many bookings they could take in the service department, and she chose on Thursdays and Fridays. They would choose like which day they wanted to do it, but they would actually go out and do something that was unrelated to work. And that helped her business morale so much that, people felt open, they felt happy to go to work, they were bringing each other birthday cakes. Um, and every now and then she'd get flowers on her desk from her staff because, they actually enjoyed coming to work. And she actually understood then that while their processes were so strict, they were getting their jobs done. People were choosing to go to them rather than go somewhere else because they were getting a great job. And she never
That's
realized that. Yeah.
and that's always good for business. I mean, like you kind of remind me of an old story when we talked about with a real estate agent that I once had the guy that was involved in real estate and had multiple properties in that. But that's so cool, Nadia. I know you've got so many stories to tell. And where are you now? What are you doing? What are you working on right now? I know you've got the book going, and you've got the gala, and I know we've been working with some stuff.
Yeah.
You're working on uh, the comedy nights, which are raising money for Beyond Blue. You've done so many things, and you run Chill Technology. Can you tell me a little bit about? Can you tell some of the audience a little bit about Chill Technology?
Yeah. So chill technology started because um, I just noticed that everyone was just so stressed. And when I was repairing computers for a living, and I was doing it as a hobby, just because just I enjoy computers, and people started coming to me, and as I was working on their computers, I would literally tell them jokes. I would, distract them with their stories and stuff like that. I mean, we'd literally there was nothing wrong with the computer. It was just a health check, or it was just change a couple of things. And some of my clients said that they left feeling lighter and their computer was working properly and that sort of stuff. So that's the background of Chill. I still do a little bit of the repair work and that sort of stuff, but it's more so the coaching. So building systems, building the relationship between businesses and their lifestyles. And that's basically what I do. Yeah.
And there's such a big demand for that, because people are so immersed in their business that they want to alleviate that their time and get somebody else to do it. I know that some of the stuff that you help me with, I don't have time for. So I'm so blessed to have you on my side and in the team, and we're working on some great things with the Footprints Retreat, with the new program that we've got running. We're going to bring out in September, if not September, then October. But it's the Honey and Handsome retreat. And I'm really looking forward to that. I know we spoke about some dates in Adelaide and a date in Sydney that we have coming up. But before we share a little bit about that, can you tell us how people can get in contact with you if they want to learn more or ask you for your help in your services?
Yeah. Well, I tend not to just answer my phone but I'll always answer my phone. I'll put the number in the recording here. Um, but the easiest way to get a hold of me is on Facebook. So if you look up Chill Technology on Facebook or Instagram, um, LinkedIn, I'm on there as well. The the website is www.chilltechnology.com.au. As
It's a
you
cool
would
name.
normally. Yeah, yeah. So, because you are the technology, you are the reason
Yeah.
for the chill.
And
So,
people can just chill. People can chill while that someone else takes care of it. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. And usually I do take care of things. So there is a chat feature on the website as well. So if you wanted to send me a message on there, if I don't answer, I've actually just hired two beautiful virtual assistants, and they're happy to pass on all the messages to me. Um, if they can help you with anything as well, they're more than happy to follow through with that. And then, yeah, we act as a real team as well. So I'm looking forward to
Awesome.
training them up to obviously work with all of my clients as well. And if you can't get a hold of me directly, they'll be able to help you.
Amazing. There you go, everyone. Nadia is available and she's got people working with her. So feel free to shoot her a message or DM her for Facebook or Instagram and email her, and I'm sure she'll get back to you. Nadia, I know you love your reading, and I know you love all the um, resources and guidance that you've gotten in the past. Is there any favorite books or resources or guidance that you feel like you'd like to share with our viewers
Yeah,
tonight?
definitely. So obviously when I edit this video a little bit later on, we'll have like the two little books that I'm going to mention right now. So the very first one is Ina Segal and the Secret Language of Your Body. Um,
Anna Segal.
Ina Segal, so INNA Segal,
Yeah.
SEGAL.
Yep.
Yep. So the Secret Language of Your Body. So as I mentioned before, the universal energy. So your whole body is connected by, systems, the brain gut system, meridians,
Yes, it
all
is.
of those things, and
And
each
they
part
all
of your
play a role.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, there's a purpose. There's even a purpose for pain. So I strongly detest painkillers, for example, because um, my
Pain
experience, yeah, pain is there to tell you
it's
that there's something
it's
wrong.
a signal to tell you stuff and something, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really interesting. Yeah.
definitely. So
Yeah.
the whole adrenal system is amazing, and I've just found this book as it's my go-to. So when a client comes to me and they tell me that, I've got a pain in my neck or I've got a pain here or feel really uncomfortable, I can go straight to the book and show them that this is what they're experiencing. And I do the same with hypnosis as well. So I give them the explanation of what's going on in their system and their brain and their body and all their organs and it's kind of I feel like a little witch, a witch doctor. But yeah, the other book that I really, really love, and I read it for shits and giggles, is Brainworks by John
Brainworks.
Medina. Yeah.
Brainworks. And what can you tell us about Brainworks by John Medina?
Yeah, so John Medina is a no, he's a neuroscientist, I think.
Right?
I can't remember because I have so many books that I like to read, but he's neuroscientist. He basically he analyzes the brain. He tells us about the history of our small brain, the purpose of the pituitary gland, and all of the things that develop our brain and how it works and why it works as well. So obviously, and some people get really annoyed at me when I say 250,000 years ago, we didn't have devices, we didn't have comfortable beds and that sort of stuff. We lived in trees, and
We
it
slept
talks
on
a lot
floors or
about,
something. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. And we actually had fight or flight mode. And that's a real thing. It's not just a trauma response that we treat it as now. And
Mm.
it sort of brings me back to reality, especially when I'm coaching, when somebody's going through trauma responses, or they're bringing up, oh, but I can't do that, the negative belief systems and that sort of stuff.
Yes.
It's really important to just know that nothing is really going to hurt us. And that's what that book does to me. So I will, on this side, I'll I'll put the link and the number so that you can actually order it and read it if you like.
Amazing. So there you go, viewers. Nadia's just shared some great insights tonight about what she's doing and what services she provides. If you want to get in contact with her, all the information will be posted and on the Zoom when we share it. Um, I think it's time, Nadia, for us to talk a little bit about what we're doing this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to Melbourne. We're going to catch up in Melbourne, where we're going to do a little bit of uh, business studies and stuff like that that we're pursuing. But really excited to share that the Footprint Retreat earlier this year, we ran two retreats and they were both really successful, especially the second one where we worked with a corporate group. We got such a great rapport and a great feedback from all the participants who are who were involved with this 3-day retreat that I designed here in Bondi Beach, and we ran it at Bondi, my famous Bondi boxing gym, where participants had so many different variety of things to do, from massage, yoga, ice baths. We had a breathwork specialist, Dave Pemberton. We had a nutritionist from the Health Emporium, and so much more, Nikki Ravelman. And it was so successful that we decided to run one more this year, and the dates will be set out for you all pretty soon. However, this new program that we're running is called Honey and Handsome Time, and it's a program that runs for one day. It's a 1-day retreat, correct, Nadia?
Yep.
Yep. And basically, it's to allow couples to come together and spend a little bit of time and just work on connecting more, working out together, doing yoga sessions together, and having a really fun time, getting away from the house, getting away from the kids, getting away from work, and really enjoying each other's company. And the great thing about this retreat is there's team building challenges. So the team that wins, the couple that wins, they win special gifts and they win an awards. And not only that, they get a chance to reignite anything they've lost, anything they felt that has faded away over the years, because we all know the dynamics in a family really change with couples, especially when young kids are involved. You no longer become number one, you become number two. You no longer become number two, number three when the next one is born, and so on. So with this retreat, the great thing about it, we also have Lizzie Abrahams, who's a psychotherapist, I should say, and a relationship expert, which she's going to be dropping in and sharing so much knowledge. She's studied in United Kingdom, and she's been on national television, on Today Tonight. She's been on in newspapers, writing articles, and so much more. And if you want to know a little bit more about this 1-day retreat, and we're really excited about this event, please shoot Nadia a message. And I'm sure, Nadia, maybe you can leave some email addresses and some information of how to contact you. But if you do, we really look forward to seeing you. It's going to be a great event. I'll leave you in the hands of Nadia, where she's going to share with you how to get in contact with her and learn more about this great event.
Yeah, definitely. And just before we let the crowd go as well, so each person who comes to the Honey and Handsome retreat will receive a signed copy of my book, and they will
Amazing.
also receive um, a whole stack of stuff as well, so they don't have to bring anything.
Yes, they do. They
Yeah,
get T-shirts. They all they've got to do is just come along,
yeah,
and that's it. And just bring a towel with them. That's all they've got to do. They get
yeah,
fed. They will get fed acai bowls. Will be eating luscious food at the Up South Cafe near my
yeah,
gym. One of the we'll be starting the event with a yoga session before sunrise on Bondi Beach, followed by a vision session at our gym, followed by a human movement session, and so much more. It's going to be an amazing, amazing event.
yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So I was at the gym over the weekend, and just a
Yeah, it's
magical
great to
place
see
to
it.
be. Yeah, and being able to
Great
see
input.
yeah, being able to see the places, the Up South Cafe down the corner, and I'm looking forward to the nice little couple of minute walk down to the beach, and you know, it's a relaxing concept, and just being able to step away and be in a relationship rather than being hovering around the relationship is just magical. So definitely
Yes,
looking
and you know,
forward to it.
that's true. And you know, Nadia, the great thing about it is, like I said, at the end of the relationship, at the end of the sorry, at the towards the end of the day, we'll be doing team building exercises, where I think when couples work together, they turn to find more connection, more support, and they're trying to beat the other couple, regardless of the win or lose or draw, whatever the outcome is. It's great to see couples and how they interact when they put in that environment. But Nadia, can you let our viewers know how to get in contact with you should they want to know a bit more about the 1 day retreat or even footprints?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to post a link at the bottom of this video in the comment section. Um, do like and share the page as well. So Maydad Ronan and neurotransformation therapist
That's
practitioner,
correct.
I think. Yep,
Yes.
that's right. I will put the link in there below with the landing page as well. So register your interest and I'll give you a call straight away and we'll give you all the details that you need to know.
Awesome. And you know, we are on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and you can call us as well. What's the number to call, Nadia? Our Footprints Retreat number, YMV Health and Wellness. Can you remember?
Oh, off the top of my head, I will have to let you know. You never call yourself, isn't that right?
No, you never. It's not our private mobile. It's a new one that we just put out. So yeah,
Yep. Yeah,
and you
I'll
cut the bit
definitely
out.
put that. Yeah, I'll put that number
Yeah,
up shortly.
yeah, awesome. Well, there you go, guys. It's really lovely to get a chance to talk to you, Nadia. Next week, we're going to be talking about the Honey and Handsome retreat and what's involved and what led me to develop this program. And obviously, you assisting me with it and everything. So so cool to have a chat to you about your book. And you know what? I want a copy as well. I want to have the first copy. All right. So
It's
I'll buy
yours.
the first copy. I want to buy the first copy.
Yeah,
And when I finish reading it, I'll give it to my wife. I'll pass it on to her to read it. But
yeah.
great having you here, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week on Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Time, where we will be discussing everything in regards to the Honey and Handsome retreat. Thank you for joining us. Take care and have an amazing week. See everyone.